Well, let's play some chess. We're taking on Britlynn today as part of the karate theme. A little dark on the board. Hopefully that doesn't affect me too much. Plan's going to be to try to develop and then see what is weak and what we can exploit. So, obviously, I like to go for f7, but looks like she's defending there. So we're just going to take in this spot. But I like to ISO this pawn and then try to get action on the back end anyway. A lot of times, if you see my games, if I can get there, I'll get there. Let's go for the castle. I think we push this pawn here because we can get her knight out and then we can hit it with the. Wow. Not expecting her to give us that right away, but I think she does need a pawn structure. Let's push with the rook and then we'll see if we can. Yeah, not expecting that setup here. I'm going to focus on development, like I said. We'll push the pawn out. Got some potential here. Let's take. Pawn can't take. Queen has to take in that spot. I'm going to go knight first, bishop later. My thinking is I can get a lot of combinations here. Let's start with this, going after the queen. Okay, let's go. Their knight out a little more. Let's see. I don't have anything immediately. I think. Actually, no. Let's go. My line of thinking right now is I could play like queen here. I gotta worry about discovery on that, but I'm bringing an extra piece to hit this. She's only got, I believe, the queen is defending that. I also can target this pawn should this bishop go, so that would give us a little more leverage there. I could try something wild. Oh yeah, that'd probably work there. Let's go. Yeah, let's play that. Actually, let's play h5 because that offers a potential check. And we still get the same, well, not quite the same benefit here. Let's bring. I think I can defend this well enough. I do want to get some checking action, but I think getting this rook active here brings an extra defender. That allows me to play this out. More importantly, what I'd like to do, actually, what I want to do is I want to get the bishop out of the way, and then I have the rook hitting that along with this knight. So that would be 3-1 versus, or 3-2. Sorry, one defender here, two defenders there, I believe. So I think we'll do that. We'll see what transpires. Yeah, not gonna have. That's fine. Now the one thing I got to worry about is when I take in this spot. I'm trying to determine if that's a threat. Oh, let's go ahead and move that bishop. Okay. I think we've got some moves here. Let's just go for the easy stuff. Let's go there. There's a lot of possibilities, I think, in this spot, but I think I'm leaning toward knight here because then I get action on that. We've also got this piece penned. The only thing I'd have to worry about is knight could hit this and attack our rook here, but I think for the most part that should work. Let's go there. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, one thing I didn't consider, and this is going to be very, very beneficial in this spot, is that if you'll see, this is pinned. Knight hits this. That means we could go here, or we could go with knight and get a fork action. Yeah, let's go with knight actually. We get a fork and discovery. A fork on the queen, that is. Yeah. Okay. So now, let's see. I think I'm going to let's see. I'm definitely moving the knight for discovery. Should I take the rook? That's the question. No, 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 no. I hit the queen. I hit the queen. That's what I'm going to do. I hit the queen there. That'll net me the queen. And we'll just take there. And then we can check back again. And let's go there. We'll just kick this pawn out for now. Let's get our queen back a little bit. Looking to finish here. Let's check there with the queen. Okay, let's go. After the knight, now we're going to come back with our queen. We've got a discovered check, potentially. We can just go there. Still got that discovered check. So I think what we're going to do, I'm trying to think this one through here. We've got the discovered check. Was leaning toward going here. That would block this and that. So that would force the king here. I don't have a bishop. The other option, instead, I could go. I think it's here. I could go here. Yeah, that actually works better, I think, because it's a discovered check, so the king has to move. The king's only move would be here or here, but with a knight in place here, that means our queen can go here and deliver a nice little check. That might be checkmate, I'm not sure. Let's go for that. And no, it won't, because but yeah, we'll lose. That's fine. We'll still take there. Now we'll just slide this right back. Bishop's going to defend, of course, but that's okay. We'll bring this in, pinning the knight. Okay, so I'm going to play that back there. Knight is no longer pinned. We're going to go for the check here. Okay, let's go for another check there. Do have to watch your back row. Let's go. We'll take there. I gotta watch the back row mate, so that's the only thing I'm worried about here. Go there to protect that. I'm willing to trade those pieces. I've got enough to win here. Not the best of a finish, but we'll get it one way or another. She asked for the check. She's got to move a rook or her. Yeah, that works. I had a check fork available. We'll just push this pawn along the side here. Can I find a check fork? Probably not. Let's see. There. There's our check fork we wanted. And we'll take the rook there. And we'll just finish up in this spot. And check again. Check again. And I'm just going to bring in the king to finish off. I'm not going to push the pawns here. Ooh, close. Trying to get me a stalemate. We'll check there. Go back to there. Go to the side. And then move our king over. And I think, we got enough there. That should do it. Oh, no, maybe not. Almost there. The pre-move got me there. We'll go here. And then we'll go there. And that should finish it.